Donae says his brand is a party everywhere, and everyone is invited. Thank goodness for us, because we get thrown out of a lot of classy joints. He is joining us live in the studio this morning. Thank you so much.
No, thank you so much.
It is such a good, so good to see you.
You as well.
Great to meet you.
You as well, my friend.
The last time I saw Donae was 10 years ago.
Wow.
We're going to get into that because he made quite a pivot from his former life to this life.
Indeed.
Well, if he puts a smile into this wine, it's going to be bright.
The smile is in the bottle. It's a party.
Yeah. So what is it about rosé that you love so much?
Well, it was really just my love of the south of France. I would travel there often for business and vacations, and I just fell in love with rosé wine. But because of the way it was marketed in the United States, I was a closet rosé drinker.
Not the closet rosé drinker.
But I feel your pain, and I do understand that.
Yeah, it was everything's about pink flowers and sundresses and all of that, and that just didn't appeal to me as a man. So I wanted to create a brand that was all-inclusive and luxury and for everyone.
It's so interesting you say that, because with my partner, he was like, I don't know, rosé is too. I was like, go ahead, say it. It's like, I don't know, I associate it with being feminine, and not that he's not in touch with his feminine side, but he was just like,
yeah, like at a bar, I wouldn't order it. At home, if there was a okay,
and that was mainly because of the way the industry prior to us marketed the brand. It was all about females and housewives, and that's all they really personified and showed. So we look to change that every day.
Yeah, a lot of bottles with women wearing dresses.
Yeah,
that's true.
Pink labels.
I'll take 2 of these.
Yeah.
Put them on the counter.
Right,
doesn't fly.
It wasn't beyond the realm of possibility, but because we have known each other in a former life, we know all too well that people of color are bougie too.
Yes.
We like champagne.
Yes.
We like really expensive stuff.
Absolutely.
Enter Donae, stage left.
Yep.
And talk to us a little bit about that change, that paradigm shift that happened for you.
Yeah, so for me, I looked at the wine and spirit space, and there weren't really any brands that were talking to multicultural consumers in an honest and authentic way. And mainly because they felt that the consumers didn't drink rosé wine. Oh, they don't know. They tend to like stuff sweeter. And
they think we're out there in the parking lot with a 40. Yeah. In a paper bag like this. Continue.
Yeah, so I just wanted to change that dynamic and say, listen, we appreciate good wine and spirits. There's been no brand that just said, hey, come in, try us out, and be a part of our family, and that's what we're looking to do.
So we're going to try you out.
Let's go.
I know, we're being so patient. We're like,
so we're going to start with the rosé wine. So this is the first thing we created, Le Fête du Rosé in 2019.
So this was the baby. This was the first one that launched it all.
Yes.
Salute.
Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers. Produced in Saint-Tropez, France, and which we'd like to say is the Beverly Hills of the French Riviera.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's dry. I prefer a dry rosé.
Right. That was my question, because some people, I think, get fooled by color, and that doesn't necessarily mean, in other words, if it's light, they think it's dry. If it's dark, they think it's sweet.
It has nothing to do with it, and that's another misnomer with the industry itself. It's just a matter of how long they let the skin touch the grapes to get the color of the wine. For us, we have a lot more red wine characteristics than most other rosés. We have some Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, some Tiburon. So you, as a red wine drinker, will love this blend.
Got you. No. I haven't put the glass down.
He's already put his eye on
so
this.
Is that, I'm not trying to, the process, is it maceration? Is that what they call it?
Maceration,
That's when you leave the skins in?
Correct. So we don't do, so typically that's saignée, which is the maceration process, and the other way it's made is when they pour red wine back into the white wine, so to speak. We don't do that. This is the classic, authentic.
Straight up, this is the real deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
very good.
I am curious, what in your life prepared you to do this? Because people say to me, how did you become a journalist? And I say, I used to teach high school English. You go in front of a class of 20 senior boys, you immediately lose your nerves. Is there something specific in your life that prepared you to do this type
I think
of
really
work?
working for Moet Hennessy USA was the groundwork, that laid the groundwork for me to get really involved in the wine and spirits business, and then having the opportunity to work on the champagne brands, which was the real catalyst for wanting to do a luxury wine and spirit.
So in this process, I mean, are you out there in the fields, touching the grapes, making sure everything's okay? You're all hands-on. You're like really a hands-on guy. Yeah, you're not saying, I'll go out there and,
I mean, I literally go to the vineyard about 4 times a year. We work closely with the winemaker to make sure each blend is up to our standards and approval, but I'm certainly not a winemaker. I'm a brand owner, and I leave that to the professionals.
If you need assistance,
I was
that
going to say,
you to touch the grapes.
I could go into semi-retirement. I'll work hard for you, trust me.
4 times a year, please come.
So you also have a La Fête du Blanc?
Yes, La Fête du Blanc, which is the white wine, which means the white party. And this is the blend. This is the 2021 vintage, which is Uni Blanc, Colomba, and Roll. Very
Oh, cheers!
I'm sorry about that. Cheers.
So rude of us.
Yes. So, and I made this white wine because it was something that was produced at the winery, and we fell in love with it. And we was like, we need to bring this to the States and bring the Provence-style white wines back to popularity.
What kind of grape is this?
So it's Uni Blanc, which is traditionally a cognac grape, Colombar, and Roll, which is Vermentino, which is an Italian grape.
Because I'm not getting any Sauvignon Blanc, anything like that in here. This is a
I'm getting delicious.
This is nice. This is really nice.
So Saint-Tropez, it is not a hotbed for folks of color.
No.
So how did you break into that industry? What has that experience been like for you?
It's been phenomenal. I have to say the French in that region in particular has really embraced us. It all happened from a random conversation at a cocktail party.
That's why you go to cocktail parties.
Exactly, that's right.
I need to learn how to mingle.
I got a little boozy and I started
We'll talk later
a
how you do
conversation.
that, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it was just that random conversation, and the gentleman on the winery was like, I like what you're saying. Let's talk. And over the next 6 months to a year, we came up with this.
We have somebody else who's rather thirsty with us.
Yes.
Star.
There you go. Absolutely.
Lady here,
Come
Star
on
Harvey's
in.
she's got 2 empty glasses.
She came double-fisted
It's everyone's
empty
invited.
glasses.
Everyone's invited
There
to the
you go.
party.
That's
right.
Please.
A little late, but
So while you were pouring this, I mentioned at the top of this segment that Donae and I met literally 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I have the picture to prove it. Don't
my
kill
gosh.
me. Don't kill me.
Oh, this is the
We
event?
thought it would be a good idea to do Tough Mudders. Look at you. Look at you.
Oh my gosh.
We were drinking wine. We were drinking beer. We were not drinking
That was pain
rosé.
on my face.
So we did a Tough Mudder.
Yes, we did.
Which was this crazy adventure race.
Is that pre-mudding or post-mudding?
That's
You look pretty
post-mudding.
clean. Oh, you
No,
hose
that
them?
was-
They hose you down.
Yeah.
They hose you down. They wrap you up like you're in a baked potato. Right?
Yes.
That's the aluminum. And he helped me through an obstacle, and I was like, "This man and I are going to be friends forever." And then the next obstacle,
choice.
I was like, "Donae, where you at?"
Yeah.
He was
I know.
like, "Save yourself, save yourself."
I can't get over the wall.
But two reasons to show that. One, that we have had a friendship for many years, but two, that you don't have to be boxed into one
Correct.
single thing.
Yeah.
You can be an athlete and you can be in the wine spirits and you can be a journalist and I think that's important for viewers to know. I'm just happy that you brought.
Yes.
Where can people find your rosés?
So here in the city is Parcel Wine, Happy Cork in Brooklyn, Pompette in Harlem, also in wine.com. So we're pretty much everywhere. If you go into our website, www.lafetterosé.com, you put in your zip code, it'll tell you the closest stores near you.
Great.
Yeah.
Star, what do you think?
listen, I haven't put my glass down.
So, Star, what do you think? I see the bottom of her glass. Did we put the wine in her glass?
Exactly.
I thought we did.
Yes.
It's my Friday.
I hear you. Oh, that's true.
This is the perfect way to start the week, Donae Burston.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the
Continued
party.
success with everything.
Thank you.
Continued success.
Fantastic
Again,
wine, too.
remember,
It's
if you
really-
need some assistance over in
I'll
the
call you
vineyards,
next month.
we'll be there.
It's almost harvest season. Yeah, we'll be there.